Hey, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Full Potential Parenting Podcast. Today, I want to talk a little bit about breathing. And before you sigh and run off, I know everybody is always telling you that breathing is so helpful and it can help you calm down and it can help regulate your nervous system and it can do all these miraculous things. And it is true that it is pretty miraculous because humans are as far as I know, the only animals in the world that can consciously regulate their own breathing, which is kind of cool. But we hear so much about breathing, and when you're in the midst of getting really triggered, it is really hard to remember to breathe. And if you breathe wrong, you're actually making things worse, or certainly not making things any better. So let me explain. When we take a breath in, we are activating our sympathetic nervous system. So that's our fight flight response. This actually happens to a small degree, with every inhale. And it certainly happens, right? If you're scared, what's the first thing that you do? You take a sharp inhale, you go, right? That is partially just turning that fight or flight response on. On the other hand, when you exhale, you're putting the brake on that and you are activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is sometimes known as the rest and digest, relax, rejuvenate. I don't know, it has some different terms depending on who you listen to. So that means that when you are activated, you want to put a whole lot less emphasis on breathing in and a whole lot more emphasis and really time on breathing out on the exhale, right? So if you were to take just a few, maybe you're taking a gulp of breath, see if you can't stop and force yourself to consciously lengthen your exhale. You can do it through your nose, your mouth. I find it easier to do it through my mouth, especially if I'm mad, because it's sort of it's a more active exhale. It allows you to kind of engage more of your body if you breathe out through your mouth and lengthen that exhale. So maybe you breathe out at least twice as long as you inhale. So if you can do that a few times, you're basically guaranteed to calm down in a way that somebody telling you to calm down will never help you calm down. Right? That just never, ever works. If anything, that just makes you more angry. If you've had experience telling your child or your spouse or anybody else to just calm down, you know what I mean, right? It never, ever works. It just makes them more aroused, more activated. So just give this a little try with me, right? Take a few seconds of an inhale. You can generally, I think, better to breathe in through your nose. If you want to, you can pause for just a few seconds and then exhale at least twice as long. Let's try that one more time. Short inhale, a couple of seconds. Stop and hold if you can. If not, no big deal. And then exhale. Let's see if we can make it a little longer this time. Really try to empty your lungs. It literally kind of prevents you from staying in a really activated state. It's kind of a remarkable thing. And so that's it for today. That's really all I wanted to share. I'm going to come back in future episodes with more really quick tips for how you can deactivate, become less reactive, things that you can do that don't cost any money or that are really inexpensive. So they're available to really pretty much anybody, even if you, don't have money or time to go see expensive therapists or anything else. So these are things you can do on your own. Okay, so thank you so much. Give that a try. If you're watching this on YouTube, drop me a comment below and see how it works, and let me know how it works for you. And then I want to invite everybody, whoops, evil motorcycle going by. I want to invite everybody, if you're looking for more resources, to hop on over to parentingmasterclass.com and check out some free resources that we have for you over there. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.